Hello YouTubers, Big Daddy here again. Today we're going to be discussing the Witches Festival for 2018. And it started today, I believe it was 10 a.m. my time. Eastern time was 10 a.m. So we started earlier. But we're going to just read through real quick. Give you some of the options here. This is going to explain how to do it. This is on the Elder Scrolls, but basically what you're going to do is you have to get the whistle. It's called a crow collar. And you're going to blow it. She's going to appear. She's going to give you the quest. Now, the reason you want to do this quest is because of the motifs. They're also going to have the Runebox mask containing one of those 4 masks. Plus, today on one of my characters, I've already gotten a lot of Dremora style motifs, a lot of different furniture, a lot of the Halloween themed items, a lot of the witch mothers, like the skull and the corpses, and then the diagram to make the corpses. And this is what they're telling you what drops where. So we'll let that run for a couple seconds in case you guys need to pause to figure out where each piece is dropping. Now, we did get belts. Didn't get staves, but we got belts and shoulders dropped from in the public dungeon in Somerset, and we got belts from the geysers. So it's saying shield and boots for public dungeon. So one of those places we got shoulders. Don't remember exactly, but I'm not seeing shoulders. Say world bosses. Maybe we did world bosses in Clockwork City, so maybe that's where one of the shoulders dropped, and somebody got axes too. So this is probably pretty accurate. So you're seeing here, final trial bosses are going to drop the swords and the chests, so that's going to be interesting to get for a lot of people. But here we go. This is also important. The event tickets for the Indrik mount. Now you have to get a gold one. They have the purple plunders, they have the gold plunders, and the gold ones are the one. First time I picked up one, it said I got it 1 ticket. So that's about it here. Now let's pop over in game. Now, if you're the Aldemary Dominion, it's going to be right here in Ordon. This is it up here. And it's got this box. Don't confuse it with this one. This is the Presario. This is the lady that's doing the tickets for the Indrik mounts. But this is the one right here. And then it's going to be in Stone Falls, down here. Brothers of Strife Way Shrine, right here. And Glenumbra for the other one. This is the Impresario again, so again it gets confusing. It's right up here, right next to the Cross Witch Way Shrine. Alright, so I've been told that it's specific to your, not your class, to your alliance. I have always gone to Ordon. I believe I've had most of my characters there, if not all of them. So I've never tried to see if he could go somewhere else, but he is AD. So we're going to be starting this quest from scratch. So you're going to see exactly how it goes down, what happens, how you get the whistle. Again, the whistle is from the crown store. It is free. It's not an actual crown purchase. But I'm coming here first because this is where we're going to go to start it. So we're going to pop in here and we're going to look at the featured items. So, holiday. There it is. Crow collar. So we're going to confirm. We got that. Now we have to use it here, but before I do use it, let me show you here from past events. We already have the Witch Mother's Whistle right here. Now you can use this to get the buff right now, but in order to get the quest, you're going to have to blow the one that you just got from the store. Oh, where'd she go? I figured it'd be in consumables, must be miscellaneous. There it is. Because when you blow it, that's when this pops up. Now, I don't think the other one does the same thing, but let's find out. So see, now it's gonna give you the boost, and it's gonna give you the cauldron. Okay, now blowing the whistle does give you the Witch Mother's Boon, which is the 100% boost to all experience points. Actually, using the Witch Mother's Brew from the cauldron will turn you into the skeleton. So they split that up. I used to, when this event first started, it was one and the same. Now you can be the skeleton if you want, or you can just have the buff and be your normal stuff. Now, let's say you did that. You don't like the skeleton. I want to play in skeleton. Okay, you come down here to the Witch Mother's Brew, and you just click on it. It's gone. So now that's off. But we still have the 100% buff, and that's good for 2 hours. Okay, now let's go back into our inventory and use these crow collar. We will activate it, and then that's when the witch is going to pop up. There she is.
A supplicant, hungry for power. Come, Reaper, come closer.
Gonna talk to her.
The death you've caused lingers about you. What a pleasant scent. But last year's harvest won't feed this year's brood. I'll need something fresh to bestow my boon. A witch mother's brew to heighten the reek of death. All for a handful of reagents. A pumpkin to serve as a base. Guts torn from squealing critters to add body. Tamriel is littered with dangerous delves. The strongest creatures within are the wheat amidst the chaff. Harvest them. Their essence will linger about you and add just the right flavor to my brew.
So now you see it gives me the 3 options for the quest. But these are grayed out because I already have pumpkins in my craft bag and I already have guts in my craft bag. So all I need to do is capture an essence of death. And that's why we came here. Came to this way shrine because we're right next to where you need to turn the quest in, and there's a delve right there. That's why there's this long line of people coming in and out of here because they are turning the quest in. And this is where the Witch Mother hangs out, right here. But since we need the essence for the Ordon, the Aldemary Dominion, this delve right here, Maroon Spite, is the closest delve. It's right next to it, so it gets a lot of business. Long loading windows. Tick tock, tick tock. Alright. We are in. Put a little speed on for us. This one's pretty easy to navigate because most everybody's already been through here killing everything. A few things might have drawn a little aggro. Like we got a thing chasing us there, so we're gonna have to beat him down. Killing's a little bit slower on this one for me because this is my healer. This is my Nightblade healer. Nope, there goes my ultimate. Might as well take advantage of it. Now you can see I just ran by some of those people back there. You don't have to kill everything in here. Might as well make it a party. Oh. Somebody went down. So here we are. This is where the boss spawns. I'm going to pronounce that Maddie, Matai, who knows. So this is the dungeon. There's the boss. We haven't beat him. Don't see the Sky Shard because we've already gotten it, but I believe the Sky Shard is up in this area somewhere. And once again, this is right here. This is where we're at. Way Shrine, you just kind of follow the river down. You can't jump in the river because that will kill you, so you got to come down the road and come into it from this direction. You're going to go right past the area I showed you. Excuse me. Alright. Well, while we're waiting, let's kill a couple mobs. There's the boss. Alright, nobody else is going to take first hit. We'll loot him. We got the purple plunder, and now it says collected the essence of death. So let's just stop right here, pop open the purple plunder. See what we got first, right off the bat. Insect parts, Nern root. Yay. And that is refreshing path that I'm casting in front of me, and I do that because it gives me a little bit of a speed boost. Alright, loading screens from heck again. So back up to that place that we passed. Now you cannot access this brewery section here. This is always closed off except for during the event. We're going to run right in here. We're going to talk to the witch lady.
The Reaper returns with the harvest.
Yes, the witch lady is talking back.
Death preceded you. These will do now, Reaper.
Now she's got to mix up her witch's brew.
Spoiler alert.
Drink deeply. A fine feast, fit for kings and tyrants alike. You came this far, did you not? Drink from the cauldron. Feel the witch mother's brew course through.
Alright, we're going to speed right through this so this ain't a super long video. But there we go. We completed the witch mother's bargain. And she gives you the brew. And now a lot of people will be using it in here, but since we've already done this on previous festivals, we don't have to do that. We've still got our boon. And that is it. Now you find the door, you exit, you find any of those things that I listed. There were the delve bosses, dungeon bosses. Now that's public dungeons and your pledge dungeons. And that is also going to be world bosses, trial bosses, and according to their chart, let's take a look at that one more time. Their chart is saying here where the bows and the legs drop. Final arena bosses. Dark anchors and geyser bosses are going to drop daggers and gloves. Delve bosses are going to drop staves and belts. Now this is, I'm thinking this is what they're calling the Dremora right here. He's wearing a Spectre mask. But that is it. If you have any other questions and comments, leave them down below and I'll get them answered as soon as I can. Alright, that's it for this video. Big Daddy out.